Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Welcome everyone to our weekly Veterans Tour webinars that we do here in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. All right, during this webinar, we are going to go over the whole tour. So, what is included, what's not included, all the amenities, activities, the medical treatments. We're going to show a lot of videos so you can kind of visualize what to expect. Also, we have a special guest that we're going to interview. And then at the very end of the presentation, we will leave time for questions. Okay? So if you have any questions throughout the presentation, you have to type them in the Zoom chat. We cannot hear you. So if you unmute your mic and you try to ask something, we can't hear you. So just put it in the chat and I will get to every single question at the end. All right? So without further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, so I want to start with a quick introduction of myself. So I'm the host of the webinar, Jalen Reinhardt. I'm also the CEO and General Manager of Veterans Care International. I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've been in Punta Cana for around 20 years. So way, way back when they didn't have nothing, not even streets out here. So I pretty much watched the whole area grow to where it is now. A little bit more about me is my grandfather is a Army veteran. So this tour, this project is very, very, I'm very passionate about it. My family, they're veterans. And I'm here in Punta Cana. So if you were wondering how we got to Punta Cana helping veterans, that's just a little bit of my backstory. All right, so after introducing myself, I wanted to introduce the brands that come together and work together to make the whole tour possible. Okay, we got 5 of them. The first one is Veterans Care International. So this brand is a veterans clinic here in Punta Cana. Currently, we have 2 locations. We just opened our new one officially in March. And Veterans Care International will be in charge of all of the medical on the tour. Next, we have the brand Where Veterans Are VIP. So this is a brand that supports and coordinates for all of the activities and excursions. Okay, so Veterans Care International does medical, and Where Veterans Are VIP pretty much does everything outside of medical that will be included on the tour. Then the third brand is Boardwalk Developments. So this is one of the official sponsors of the tour. So Boardwalk Developments helps to cover for some of the meals that are included, some of the accommodations, and also covers the expenses for some of the excursions. Boardwalk also does the real estate component of the tour. Now, I always like clarifying, being very, very clear that real estate is optional, right? So we only have a real estate component for veterans that are interested in real estate. If you're not interested in real estate, we will not talk to you about real estate at all right? The next sponsor is the Foundation Punta Cana Care. So again, this is another brand that helps cover the expenses like the meals, the excursions, things like that. That is a nonprofit here in the area that focuses on helping veterans, and also they focus on helping orphanages, and they do a couple activities a year, fundraising for different orphanages here in the country. And then the final brand is Hotel Las Flores and Wellness Center. So this facility is the main host. So this is where you'll be sleeping. This is the hotel. So this is where you'll be staying for the 7 days if you're not at the premium tour. And those are all the 5 brands. All right. So now let's introduce the location, Punta Cana. So I want to talk about a couple interesting facts about Punta Cana or benefits. Number one is that it's very, very accessible when traveling from the US. I know that Punta Cana is one of the top touristic destinations for people traveling outside of the United States. So there are many, many, many direct flights, especially if you're on the east side of the country. Also, great healthcare, modern healthcare infrastructure. So since Punta Cana is a touristic area, they have a lot of private clinics, private healthcare. Like us, we are a private clinic that supports veterans. Also, is very strong in bilingual doctors and providers, and very well trained. And even from different parts of the world, they travel to Punta Cana to pursue a career. The third fact is, of course, the amazing weather. Always hot, always sunny. No matter what month you come, December, January, great weather, beautiful beaches. So you're gonna see in some of the videos, clear blue water, palm trees, everything that you expect when you travel to a island. And then the last fact is the safety. All right. So again, since Punta Cana is primarily focused on tourism, safety is a big, big, big priority for the government. They understand that it has to be safe for people to keep coming. So they really make sure that there's enough police patrolling the streets, especially the touristic areas, making sure that you feel safe walking on the street, walking to restaurants, walking to the beach. So that's definitely something that you do not have to worry about when coming to Punta Cana. And then also there's a veteran-friendly community. There's a lot of veterans in Punta Cana. All right, so now that we've done all the introductions, let's talk about the tour itself. Okay, so this is where we're gonna get into what is included on the tour. The first component I want to speak about is the medical component of the tour. All right, so this is primarily a medical tour. So we divide it into two sections, the medical part and then the activities and fun part. Okay, usually the medical is in the morning and then the activities are in the afternoon or the weekend. So some of the medical services that we provide in-house is a primary care physician, cardiovascular care, which is for the heart, neurological care, which is the brain, gastroenterology, which is stomach, orthopedist, which is like a bone doctor for physical conditions, ENT, also known as ear, nose, and throat for tinnitus or sinusitis. Then we have the mental health department, which has psychology and psychiatry. And then we have a couple other services like chiropractic care, massage therapy, respiratory therapy, acupuncture, and aquatic therapy, which you can see there in the background. That's a picture of the aquatherapy. So next, I'm going to showcase a video that will, number one, introduce all of the doctors and all the team that we have, and to also just put a face to some of the people that you can expect to see when you come.
My name is Dr. Nayeli Montero. I'm a general physician.
Hello, my name is Dr. Janiris Ortiz. I am an internal medicine physician and I'm part of the primary care team here in Veterans Care International.
Hello, my name is Mirangelis.
Hi, I'm Ana Cabrera, and I'm a physical therapist in VCI.
Hello, my name is Carla, and I'm a physical therapist.
Hello, my name is Micaela.
Hi, I'm Dr. Carla de los Santos, psychiatrist at VCI.
Hi, I am Saulis Torres, and I am a clinical psychologist here at Veterans Care International.
My name is Joanna Llaverias. I am a clinical and health psychologist and a cognitive behavioral therapist.
Hello, my name is Dr. Mariana Martinez. I'm the orthopedic specialist.
Hi, my name is Jure. I work here with veterans in VCI Punta Cana.
Hi, my name is Nicole Industrioso, and I am a clinical psychologist and a psychotherapist with a master's degree in psychotherapeutic interventions.
Hello, my name is Luis Martinez. I'm
I'm a clinical psychologist.
Hi, my name is Mayra Francisco. My name is Andrea Perez.
My name is Alexander Galvan.
Hi, my name is Elisa, and I'm a physical therapist here at BCI.
My name is Mariela Almonte. My name is Andrew Sanchez. My name is Francisco Lupu.
Hi, my name is Bella.
Hello everyone, I'm Carlos, clinical psychologist here. At VCI, we know that every veteran's journey is unique, and so are the challenges they face.
My goal is to create a space where you feel genuinely seen, supported, and understood. A place where healing doesn't have to feel lonely or hard. It is truly an honor to serve those who have served. I hope to see you soon.
Because serving those who serve is our promise and our mission. Here we stand beside our veterans every single day. Because even when the war is over, the warrior still remains.
All right. So as you could see in the video, we got a full introduction of all of our amazing doctors and providers, fully bilingual, big team. So you will expect to see a couple of the doctors when you come. All right, so now let's talk about the experiences, the activities that are included on the tour outside of the medical. Let's first talk about the amenities first. So you will get the 7-day hotel accommodations included. If you're in the premium tour, that's different, but on the regular tour, the 7 days is included. You also will get the round trip to and from the airport transfer. So we will pick you up from the airport and take you to the facility. And then when it's time to leave, we will take you to the airport. This is why we do need proof of your flight information before you're confirmed to come, so that we know what terminal and when to pick you up. Also, you get all the transportation for all of the activities included. So any of the activities I'm going to go through, we will take you and bring you back. Also, we include 6 meals and all breakfast. So breakfast every day is included. And then outside of breakfast, we will include 6 lunches or dinners. All right, so really, one day there's no meals included, and then the rest of the days, one meal is not included. Which usually what we do is we take you out to a nice restaurant for dinner. Again, this is just part of the tour so that you can experience the area, you can get off the facility, try different restaurants in the area, different type of foods. And then the last amenity is you are able to bring one guest. Okay? So for the guests, just make sure that you let us know in advance that you're bringing a guest, because they do need to sign a guest form policy. But we do allow you to bring one guest, and it can be any guest as long as they're over 18 for the regular tour. So for the activities, what we do is we try to coordinate an activity every day of the tour. So for example, we have the catamaran on Saturdays. So there you can see a picture in the background. That's one of the veteran groups on one of the catamarans. So the catamarans, they are rented only for the group. So it's only for the veterans. It has a slide on the catamaran. It's a nice little excursion where you go snorkeling, you go see the dolphins, you go to an area, it's called like a natural pool, where you go like to the middle of the ocean, but you can stand. It's very shallow, and that's where all the boats kind of park up, and it's a lot of fun. Music, drinks, food. That's one of the favorites. That's on Saturday. Then we have the beach day. That's on Friday. So that's where we go to a beach club right before sunset, so you can get nice pictures. You can kind of experience the beach. You can order some food, some drinks at the beach club. That's on Friday. Then we have a movie night, which that one usually changes. We either have movie night. We're looking at doing something different for that night. Ooh. We're still working on that. That's on Monday. Then we have our barbecue and veterans gathering and bingo. So that's on Thursday. That's an event where we have all the veterans come, and it's like a nice, fun, like networking game night. We invite local veterans, so veterans that live here in Punta Cana, to come meet the tour veterans. Like I said, play some games, bingo with prizes. After the bingo, we do different card games, spades. If anyone likes spades, we do Uno, we do dominoes. So it's a lot of fun. And then on Sunday is the real estate day. So again, this is optional. If you're not interested in real estate, you do not have to go. If you are interested in real estate, there's a nice little excursion for the real estate part that I will be showing a video later in the presentation. All right, so the next video I'm going to show will be a video showcasing some of the activities. All right, so that was a nice video showcasing some of the activities. Now let's quickly go over what is not included on the tour. Couple things, not too much. So the first thing is alcoholic beverages. Okay, this is a medical focused tour, so no, we do not sell alcohol on the facility. We also do not include any laundry services. So if you're at the hotel, you can pay an additional fee, and then the cleaning staff will do your laundry, they'll fold it, and then they'll give it back to you, but you do have to pay for that. Any additional services or days beyond the 7-day tour. So the tours are from Tuesday to Tuesday. If you need to either do something after or before, you will have to take care of that on your own. Also, any additional wellness treatments that are not included in the program. So as far as your medical plan or the appointments that you will have is based off of your service-connected disabilities. If you want any services that we offer that you're not service-connected to, there could be a small fee, and it's always based on availability. Also, if your guest wants to have any of the services as well, again, there will be a very, very small fee for them to also take advantage. And then, of course, any personal expenses during the tour, like your dinners, any souvenirs, tips, things like that. I've mostly heard that on the low end, if you come with around $100 to $150, like on the low end, you can go through the whole week with just that. Also, a very important fact is, so for the premium tour, we do allow children to come on the premium tour. The only thing is that you need to make sure that someone is there to take care of the child while you're doing your appointments. Okay, so that's just another fact that if you want to bring someone under 18, they will have to be at the premium tour, and you have to bring someone who can take care of the child if they're like under 15 years old.
Value of being part of a veteran community.
Yeah, just being around veterans of all types, which I love. I mean, that's something that I surely valued always in the military, was diversity and learning from everybody from everywhere, and then to share it together. And we all have been through that fight, you know? And so to be with those, it's really important. And I think, you know, you should take advantage of that.
message to the veterans that are watching this, that are thinking about it, you're on the fence, you gotta come check this out. This is a great program. If you're planning to even come and live to Punta Cana and don't know about medical benefits, this is a great stepping stone to get that process started. That's literally what I was doing, was trying to get that process started, and it exceeded my expectations. I have a full grasp of what to expect when I decide to move out here, and I'm already set myself up for success, so you should do the same for sure.
I felt a warmth here that I feel like I'm at home, honestly. I was deeply surprised by the experience thus far. It's been complete in not only the care that I received so far, the food has been excellent, the service has been fantastic, and thus far it's been fantastic.
All right, so that was just a quick little tour recap video, again, to just visualize, hear from some of the veterans, see what to expect. Now let's quickly go over how to enroll for the program. All right, so I'm gonna show a quick video walking you through how to enroll, and then I'm going to explain it after the video.
Yes, you can. Let me show you how to enroll for our program. Step 1, visit the Where Veterans Are VIP. Step 2, click on Veterans Tour on the top. Step 3, fill enrollment and upload docs. Step 4, select your date tour. Step 5, sign the policies and wait for the approval from your agent. Step 5, book your flight within 48 hours to confirm your spot.
All right. So it's pretty simple as far as how to get enrolled for the program. First step, go to our website, www.whereveteransarevip.com. You're gonna click on the enroll button. Then you will see a quick form. It's gonna ask for basic information like your full name, your email address, your phone number so we can get in contact with you, and then the date that you want to come. All right, so on the website, there will be a drop down where you will see all the available tour dates, and you can pick whichever one works best for you. Once you fill out the form, then you will go to the next step, which is submit all of your documents. Okay, we only ask for 3 documents. We need any photo ID. It could be any ID as long as it has your picture and your name. Your disability breakdown letter. Okay, so this is a paper that has all of your service-connected disabilities. If you don't have that paperwork, you do need to call the VA and request that they email it to you. All right, and then the third document is your DD-214. Okay, so photo ID, disability breakdown letter, and DD-214, and then you are good to go. Once you submit all the documents, then you will need to sign the policies. Okay, so once we approve all of your documents, we will send you all of the policies and agreements. So this is where it'll just highlight all of the rules, you know, when you come on the tour, the expectations, very basic stuff as far as, you know, don't break anything, you know, follow the agenda, make sure that there's no big problems. Also, we provide a guest policy as well if you're bringing a guest. After you sign all the policies and the paperwork, then you need to wait for a confirmation email. Okay, you have to wait for that confirmation email. Once you get that confirmation email saying that everything is signed and your documents are sent in and approved, then you will buy your ticket. Okay, the last step is to buy your ticket. All right. Now, as far as the confirmation email, you will have 48 hours where we can guarantee availability for that week. Okay. That doesn't mean that you have to buy the flight within 48 hours of that email. But if you don't get your flight within the 48 hours. You will need to contact us and just ask for availability again. Okay? Because let's say if you get approved and then a month later you want to buy the ticket, chances are the tour is full. So after the 48 hours, just give us a call or an email and we'll let you know if it's still available. Once you book your flight and you send proof of your flight, then you will be considered a confirmed spot on the tour. And then it's just about waiting until the date and coming. All right. So next, I wanted to showcase a couple testimonials from some of the veterans that have came and wanted to share their experience. Always on the last day, we ask if any veterans want to give us a quick video testimonial. And these are just a few of the ones that we have. Also, we have a lot of testimonials on our website if you want to see more of them.
Went to Punta Cana to try this wellness program, and it was outstanding. It was amazing. It's life-changing. I would recommend any veteran to come down here and experience it. I thought it was a hoax. I thought it was a scam. I thought it was, I don't know, I just think it wasn't going to work until I came. When I got here, I was blown away. And the experience is amazing, and man, I will be back. I will be back 2 or 3 times, and I just fell in love with Dominican Republic, and I just don't know what to say. I mean, I'm just lost for words because I just had a massage. I'm part of my wellness, and the mental part is what I really, really, really enjoy and love. And you get to find yourself, you know, you get to find direction, and the staff is outstanding, opportunities are outstanding, and the group we was outstanding. So I recommend any veteran to come out, experience it. You will not be disappointed.
Well, I seen the Veterans Tour online, and I thought it was an amazing opportunity to see how they're treating vets, how the process goes, and how amazing the area is for vets to live and to get their health care. This tour was amazing. The organization, the logistics, all the things they've done to make us comfortable, showing us what they're capable of and what they're giving to vets has been amazing. The staff is friendly and patient, so this has been a great experience, and I hope other veterans take the opportunity to come here and go through the program. I would say to all veterans, I know we're struggling with a lot of things in the States, especially with our VA and getting appointments and getting seen. If you want to be able to enjoy your life and actually get your health care taken care of, this is probably the best place to do it. They're helpful, they're always going to be there for you, and they have so many things that they offer to help you in your transition and to better your quality of life.
All right. So right there, we were able to see 2 testimonials from veterans that have been here on past tours. This next video we will showcase is to just highlight the Sunday activity for the real estate. Again, it is optional, but if you're looking to either invest or relocate here to the country, this is just one of those things that we offer on the tour.
100 acres of untouched opportunity. Welcome to Legacy Meaches. Not just land ownership, this is your chance to help shape a premier destination from the ground up. Buy your lot today and build your home in the future with full support from our expert team. Legacy isn't just the name, it's what you'll leave behind. Legacy is your chance to invest in the next Punta Cana. Ready to co-create paradise? Let's build legacy together.
All right, so that was just a quick video to showcase the Sunday activity. So now let's quickly talk about the different options that we have for tours, because recently we added a premium tour. So now you have 2 options you can choose from. Benefits, pros and cons of each one. So I'm going to go over each tour, what is included and what are the differences. So let's first talk about the original tour, the hotel tour. All right. So this is the tour where you will be at the Hotel Las Flores and Wellness Center. This is where the accommodations are included, so there's no fee for this hotel stay. This is where you will have well, the main difference is that there's no fee for staying there. You're in a hotel, so you have like a hotel room with a bed, a bathroom, a TV, stuff like that. Not much that is walking distance. So I'm gonna quickly show a video kind of showing the facility and some of the rooms. All right, so that is some of the rooms. It has a nice pool area. I always recommend the hotel if it's your first time coming. Now, the Maple Suites, this is the premium tour. This is the new addition that we added recently in March officially. So this is where you will have your own apartment. So instead of only a hotel room, you have a full apartment. So you'll have a living room. You'll have your own kitchen. You'll have your own washer and dryer. You'll have your own terrace. And you'll also have a sofa bed so that you have kind of the main bed and also a sofa bed. We also allow up to 2 guests. So you can bring 2 guests instead of 1 guest at the hotel. So you get an additional guest. Also, you are in a better location, I would say, because you're 5-minute walking, less than 5-minute walk to the beach. Also, you're less than 5-minute walk to a lot of restaurants, a lot of kind of like the shops and the area where you can pretty much walk and have a full experience. Okay. If you're someone who loves the beach, you want to be at the beach every day, if you want to kind of have more of your own space, this is the tour for you. This is actually why we created this tour, is because we had either certain veterans that wanted to bring more than 1 guest. You could also bring guests under 18. So that's another amenity for veterans that want to come with children. Your walking distance to the beach and to all the activities. So a lot of the veterans that return for their 2nd or 3rd tour, they go through the Maple Suites because they've kind of been through the process at the hotel. The hotel is better for first timers because you get to be more like involved in the tour experience and the other veterans. But like I said, both have positives. So it's really up to whatever you prefer. This one also has, again, a $200 fee for the whole week. So for those 7 days, you're only paying $200 for the whole apartment. All right, and then next I'm going to show a quick video showcasing a little bit about the Maple Suites clinic and also the Maple Suites rooms.
My experience here at Maple Suites has been awesome. The facilities are great. The veterans, the workers, the doctors, the technicians, it's all great. I mean, just in Maple Suites, everything is basically brand new. I even have my little workstation over here where I need to do some work. I can do it on the table. I can go outside, get a fresh air. The neighborhood is awesome. You walk out the gate, make a left, and then make a quick right. You're right there at the beach, and it's an awesome experience for me. Welcome to the VCI clinic. Come on in. This is the receptionist area. This is where you get checked in at. She's an awesome receptionist and she knows what to do. She'll come get you for the appointment if you need it. She'll even call you. She'll even text you. Whatever it needs to get you into the new clinic, that's what she will do. This is the physical training. This is the weight area. Several weights. You got your bar. You're doing your exercise. Then this is where you go with your physical therapy at, and this is where you check in at for your doctors. This is an internal medicine office. This is our internal medicine doctor, which is also give you a prescription usually the same day. You don't have to go out and pick it up at the pharmacy. They deliver everything here, and this is Brand New, which is much larger than our other facility. The clinic is awesome. It helps you, and they actually treat you like you're a person. It doesn't take long for your appointments, an hour each session, and what they really do is they cater to you. Welcome to my apartment in Maple Beach. This is the living room, which has a pull-out couch. It's very comfortable. It's adjustable. You can kick back, relax. This is the bar. This is the kitchen with a full-size refrigerator. This is your washer and dryer, stackable, electric, gas dryer, which is awesome. It dries fast and quick. This is your sitting area, your balcony. It's awesome. I love it. I do my work here. I do my training here. Awesome chairs. I actually just sit back. You can relax. This is the bedroom. This is where you got the king size bed, comfort. You got your AC, your own AC. You have your nice television, and you also.
All right, so that right there, we were able to see the clinic, the brand new clinic. We were able to see the apartment. So as you can see, you get a lot more space. Again, depending on whatever you prefer. So finally, I wanted to quickly talk about the wellness component of the tour. So we don't only do kind of the medical consultations. We also want to showcase a lot of new forms of treatment that you might have not tried before. So we do certain activities. Usually these activities are in the morning, before any appointments, before breakfast. We do things like sound therapy. We do things like meditation, the aqua therapy. We also have a group, kind of like a group therapy, one for males and one for females as well. So these are kind of like just group activities as veterans that we can come together and try something new. All right. So right here on this slide, we can see, number one, a nice picture from one of the recent groups. I love seeing these type of pictures. And then to the left, we can see the dates. All right, so right here, we have some spots for May 5th, 2 spots for the hotel. Then we have 2 for Maple Suites, May 19th, and then June, and as you can see, July. Now, if you look at June, there are a couple weeks that only have 3 or 2 spots available. All right. And then even in July, like that one for the 8th only has 4 spots available. So these tours are filling up. Not only the ones that are coming up very soon, but also the ones a month to 2 to 3 months in advance. So if you are very interested in a week, please go on our website, register. Here's the thing. Even if you're not ready to like pick an exact date, at least get registered, get approved, get your documents, get everything signed, and then you can pick a date later. But I always suggest like at least get registered. Ideally, you do get a date and you do get a flight, just so that you can secure the date that you want. All right. Now, obviously, on our website, we have all of the dates all the way up until December of this year. Yes, we will be releasing the dates for next year around summertime of this year. We're still working on some things. But yes, these are kind of the dates, and definitely you can register on the website. Also, well, this is a great little fact. We have served over 600 veterans within the past year. So this is a huge accomplishment for us. I love talking about this fact because it just showcases how much we've done, where we've gone, how much we've grown. We've seen 600 veterans in a year, but now we're seeing around 150 per month. Okay, so everything is going really, really good. We have our new location, our new tour. We're growing. We have a lot more doctors. We're trying to continue to improve the program so that every time when you come and you come back, it's better than the first time when you came. All right, so this is the moment where we get to the quick interview. So if you have, just a quick reminder, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I will get to them after this interview. Without further ado, we have Mariela Almonte. Do you mind giving us a quick introduction?
Good night. I'm Dr. Mariela Almonte. I'm the general doctor at BCI and also the medical director. So I'm from the beginning with BCI.
Yes. Literally OG from the very, very beginning. First day Mariela was here. So I guess my first question is, Mariela, talk to me about what we just spoke about. Talk to me about kind of where we started, where we are now. What's the growth you've seen kind of after this year and a couple months? What have you seen?
Well, it's so satisfactory to see the way we grow. We began with one patient the first week. Then I have 4 patients, then 7, 13, and now we having 35 per week at least.
Mm-hmm.
So we grow a lot. We began with just 2, 3 doctors, and now we are a lot. We have
Like, how many doctors do you think we have now?
for general practitioner, we are right now 3, and internist doctor we have 2, plus psychologists and psychologists we have 6, psychiatrics, ENT. We're doing our own test.
Yes.
Right now, and for ENT, we also have acupuncture, chiropractic, and what I'm missing, massage, therapeutic massage.
MPT.
MPT.
We have a lot.
We have a lot PT.
A lot of PT, a lot of psychologists. Yes. So, Mariela, talk to me about kind of the new thing that we're adding. This next month, I'm going to say next month. So, in the past, we would work with an external provider for all of the ENT, so the tinnitus tests. So, talk to me about kind of what we're changing in that aspect.
Yeah, like all veterans know, there's a big percentage of veterans suffering of tinnitus. So we like to know how bad is the hearing loss and to help them with that. So we normally do tests of tympanometry and audiometry with an external provider, but now we will have to have our own. You don't have to go outside with another provider to do those tests because we're going to do it here inside.
Yes. So for anyone who's been on the tour, you know about those appointments that you'd have to. It wasn't a far drive, but you'd have to go off of the facility. So now I am very happy to say that, and I think that's like the last thing that we did offsite. So now everything's in house. Everything, every appointment, every service, everything you will be able to do at one of our clinics, which is great improvements that we're making as far as the medical side.
Including lab work, we do it here too.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go outside to do it.
Yes, lab work as well. Yep. So everything is right there on the facility, which is extremely convenient. Yeah. Extremely convenient. All right. So Mariela, I have one more question for you because I know we have a lot of questions to get to. Let's drop kind of like a sneak peek of something that's not official yet, but something that we're in the works and potentially may get approved. Do you want to share? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? It starts with a T
With a T?
and an R and an I. Try.
TRICARE?
Yes. Go ahead. Talk about it. Talk about it. You're handling that part.
We gonna, you're gonna be covered here for your FMP, but now we're gonna include the TRICARE, which is another insurance for veterans that can cover you overseas. So if you have TRICARE, including like in a state is part of Medicare, but here if is overseas TRICARE, you can come with that and let us know, and you can have coverage for conditions that you are not only service connected.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, that's huge. Let me explain a little bit why. So as Mariela mentioned, we work with the Foreign Medical Program right now. That's the only that's the only organization we work with that you have to be service connected for any appointments that you will be able to do. And if you're not service connected, there's a small fee. Now that we're adding TRICARE, that allows you as a veteran to not be restricted to only service connected disabilities as far as your care. Also, this means that maybe your guest, which could be a family member,
Yes, we can treat them.
we can treat them. Right?
We can help more.
More, yeah. Yep.
Only when you are service connected that we want to help more, sometimes we cannot.
Exactly. So now that's going to allow us to really, really open the doors. It's something that we're still going through the approval process. So it's not confirmed. Anyone who's here is getting a sneak peek. We will be announcing it, hopefully, if we get approved, which we will.
Of course.
It's just a matter of time. But that is something very, very, very big for us is, again, moving in the right step, being able to offer more services, being able to treat your guest, family member, spouse, mother, brother, husband. And again, to just be able to provide more services. Like if you not service connected for the chiropractor, but you really want to see the chiropractor, now we may have a way to help you. So not anything confirmed, but it is in the works. So thank you so much, Mariela, for coming, for being the amazing guest. You definitely will see Mariela when you come. Yes, for sure, for sure. So now I want to give the time for any questions. So again, put them in the chat. And I'm going to get to them right now. All right, we're going to go all the way to the top. Perfect. So, I have a lot of hellos. A lot of hellos. All right. Okay, let me see. And again, if you don't have any questions, then this is, or if you want to hear the questions, you can stay, but there's no more presentation. All right, so let's start with the first question. Someone asked, if it's not covered, please explain the logistics of bringing a spouse. What would they need to cover? What do they normally do when we're attending appointments? Okay, well, that's a great question. So your guest is able to attend all of the activities. They're also able to, so again, all of the excursions, the wellness activities like the sound therapy and meditation, they're also able to participate in that. They also get all the meals that are included. Your guests will get those same meals. Right now, we don't have anything specifically for guests. It is something we're working on now that we have a lot more guests. We are planning to introduce something new next month. There's going to be a lot of new changes coming in next month for the guests. So stay tuned for that. But for now, that's really all that we have. All right, so for anyone talking about getting contacted after registration, we have Latasha Hunter. She is in the chat. So she will be the one reaching out to you. Please, if you need to reach out, put your phone number in the chat so that Latasha can go ahead and give you a call. Someone asked, what is a premium tour versus regular tour? I'll go quickly through it again. Premium tour, you get your own apartment, your 5-minute walk to the beach, to restaurants. You're also able to bring one extra guest, and you're able to bring a child. Those are the main benefits. But it's $200 for the whole week. Someone asked, I am Muslim. Is there a mosque nearby? Yes, there is. There is. I'm not sure where exactly, but I know that we do have one here in the area. Can your guests go on the catamaran also? Yes, all the excursion and activities, your guests can participate in those. Can we request the disability breakdown letter via Freedom of Information Act claim, or do have to call the number? I would highly suggest call the number. Yeah, Latasha answered that question. It's way faster. Really, once you call the number, they'll email you within 10 minutes with the disability breakdown letter, and then you just send that email to us. So that would be the fastest and easier way to do it. Next question is, how many medical appointments, such as chiropractic or massage, are we allowed to do while there? So really, like I mentioned, as far as what appointments is based on your service-connected disabilities. So if you have like a physical condition on your service-connected, on your disability breakdown letter, then you will be able to see the chiropractor, acupuncture, physical therapist, massage therapist, everything like that. Usually we give one chiropractic and one acupuncture. But again, if you want to do an additional appointment, we do have a very, very small fee, or we can see based on availability if we can fit you in. Okay, we're already talking about 2027. So yes, we will be releasing those dates in the next probably couple months, around July, August. Someone asked, what's a disability breakdown letter? The VA website provides the benefit summary and service verification letter. So no, literally what we need is the disability breakdown letter. All you have to do is just call and say like that, can you please email me my disability breakdown letter? They will send it to you. But we will need that specific document in order to qualify you for the tour. Next question, are these medical services also available if I'm on vacation in the area and not on the tour? Yes, most definitely. So the clinic is open to local veterans, any veteran. The tour is just a way to kind of make it easy for you to come for a week, enjoy, get the appointments, and then leave. But any veteran that lives here or is visiting here, as long as you're service connected, you can come to our clinics and get medical treatments 100%. Perfect. So I see a lot. Someone asked, do you need to have a passport? Yes. And just based on experience, you need to have your passport book. You cannot travel international with a passport card. All right. So if you do not have your passport book, if it's expired or anything like that, you cannot come. You can't travel outside the United States if you don't have that. So someone says, what if I will need more than 48 hours to book the flight? So that's perfectly fine. If you need more than 48 hours, just please, please, please make sure that you contact us before you buy that ticket so that we can confirm availability. So even if it's 2 weeks later, if it's a week later, if it's a whole month later, just give us a call. Hey, is this date still available? Can I buy my ticket? We'll let you know, and then you should get your ticket right then and there. Someone asked, I'm trying to move to the DR. Well, then this tour is perfect for you. If you're planning on moving here during this tour, number one, we have the real estate component, which is perfect for kind of going over what to expect, how you go through the process of moving out here, some of the different options, either if you're renting or buying. Also, it's a great way to stay in a nice hotel, get your medical treatments, meet other veterans, and just experience Punta Cana before making the move out here. We also have multiple veterans that get one-way flights. So that is an option. Couple, huh? Where do I email my info? Okay, so where do I email the info? So you're gonna do that on the website. Okay, so if you go on our website, there will be a link. Once you click enroll, you fill in the form, you will get an option to submit your documents. You can also just email us the documents. If you go on our website, or here on the screen, if you can show the screen right now, here you can see, well, actually, we don't have our email here. But on the website, we do have our email. So you can just go on our website, email us all the documents, and we will receive them. Someone said, all right, so Cassandra, could you please drop your phone number in the chat so that Tasha can get in contact with you. Also, if you are not getting a reply fast enough, please call the number. We're open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. So all you have to do is call our number, and we will have someone on our staff answer the phone and help you through any questions, or if you want to expedite your process of confirmation. And the phone number is right here. So if you can show the screen, the phone number is right there. If you call us during business hours, we will answer, and it will be Latasha on the phone. Someone asked, does the Sunday activity include horseback riding? Yes, so it includes horseback riding, and you also get to visit a private waterfall. When I say private, I mean it's literally not open to the public. Only when we do the weekly tours do we take people to that waterfall. It's amazing, and you got to see it in some of the videos. And yes, as you mentioned, we do also do horseback riding on Sundays. Yes, you need a passport. How can I upgrade? So if you want to go from regular tour to premium tour, just let us know. Just call or email us, or however you're in communication with us, just let us know, hey, this is my name. I want to switch to the premium tour for this date. Obviously, we have to check for availability. As long as it's available, you can switch. Or if you want to go from the premium to the hotel one, you can switch as long as there's availability. Okay. Yep. Okay, so yep, all you got to do is contact us for the upgrade. Someone asked, if you book for Maple Suites, do they transport to the clinic? So we have 2 clinics. The one at the hotel is for the people staying at the hotel. The one at Maple is for the people at Maple. So literally the clinic that you'll be going to is right next door. So you have the apartments where you'll be staying, and then literally next to it is the clinic. Does the hotels have kitchens in the room? No, that's only for the premium tour. So if you go to the premium tour, you'll have a full kitchen, oven, microwave, full refrigerator. Usually we take you on the first day. You get to go to the grocery store, so you can go ahead and buy some groceries if you want. Really whatever you want, you can buy, and then you can bring it back to the apartment. Okay, what do we do about food if we stay at the hotel? Are there restaurants in walking distance? So the great thing about the Dominican Republic is that a couple years ago, they ended up adding Uber. Okay, so literally you can use your Uber app, the same card, same everything that you use back home, and it's extremely affordable. There, you can go to all the restaurants. Most of the restaurants in the area is going to cost you around a $5 Uber trip there, and then $5 Uber trip back. You can go to beach restaurants, you can go to fancy restaurants, you can go to Dominican restaurants. No, it's not walking distance, but the Uber transportation is extremely affordable here in the country. Someone said, are you open all year long? Yes. There's literally a week in December and a week in November that we don't have tours. Every single week, back to back to back to back to weeks, we have a tour every week, other than 2 weeks, which is towards the end of the year. All right. Yeah, by the way, if you have any questions we cannot hear, you have to put it in the chat, please. So someone asked, what about if I have cannabis prescriptions? So here in Dominican Republic is not legal. Cannabis is not legal in the country, so we will not be able to provide that for you here. As far as like us as a clinic, we cannot provide you with cannabis. Oh, they said they couldn't hear you well because you were too far from the mic.
Oh,
Okay, next time. Sorry about that.
sorry.
With the upgraded tour, are the medical options the same? Same everything really. As far as activities and medical. If I choose my date today from the drop-down menu, can I change the date at a later date if something comes up? Yes. 100%. If you just want to get registered and get your documents and get like approved and then pick a date later, that's perfectly fine. Just go ahead and pick any date, submit everything. And then again, just give us a call, contact us, say, hey, I'm looking to change my date. And that will not be a problem at all. Yeah, a lot of people say cannot hear her. Someone asked, what medical services are you providing? So can you show the screen? So I'm gonna show the slide with all of the medical services right here. So these are all the in-house medical services that we provide. And then do we know which ones we will get before signing up? No. So you will get your personalized medical plan. You will get that during orientation on the first day. So that's how it works. Do you have a gym? Yes, we have a gym. We do have a gym that you can use. Okay. Okay, a lot of TRICARE, yes. Can we redact our social security number from our documents while emailing them? So for that question, you're gonna have to send us an email and we'll explain kind of the options that we have. It is possible, but you have to send us an email with that same exact question and we will get back to you. Someone said, I thought T was for tango. So someone said TRICARE overseas only. Yes. So TRICARE does have an overseas department. And that is kind of the department that we're working with right now. Okay. Okay, so someone said, okay, so I see, okay, so Tasha's already, okay, so thank you, Tasha. For Yaneli, so Tasha's gonna take care of you. This is why it's good to show up to the webinar because you will get the special treatment. So someone asked, how often can veterans go through the process? They can go every single month, once a month. So technically you could go 12 times a year, but it cannot be in the same month. Okay, some people say I have TRICARE for life, great. What if you are 100% PNT? Can your spouse get treated at this facility? No. They can get treated at a very, very small fee, but is not included. The foreign medical program only works with the veterans themselves. All right. All right, so you see, yeah, we have a lot of people dropping their contact. Latasha is getting all those contact information. Someone asked if we are at the hotel, how may we get to the beach, etc. So Uber would work. Also, we have a beach day on Friday, and the catamaran is at the beach on Saturday. Sunday is a free day, so that's probably the day if you want to go early. You have no appointments, no activities. If you're not doing the real estate, you can go to the beach, spend the whole day at the beach. Then there's a lot of nice beaches in the area. Like I said, like 5 to 10 minutes from the hotel, you have everything. It's just not walking distance. Is there a fee for the guest? No, there is no fee for the guest. Okay. So someone asked, how are you paying from this FMP per VA? They don't work with a third party. The vet has to file claim for reimbursement. Vet has to pay first, and they may not pay if the med does not meet their guidelines. So we are an approved collaborator with the Foreign Medical Program, so we do work directly with them so that the veterans do not have to pay up front. Okay, so we do work with the Foreign Medical Program so that, again, so that the veterans do not have to pay up front. We provide the service, and then we bill the FMP afterwards. And we've had no issues with that so far. Someone say, could I stay for an extra week or 3 at the same location? If so, at what cost, or who do I contact? So yeah, unfortunately, we only do the tours. You can only do it 1 week per month. So technically, we will not be able to do the extra weeks, mostly because we want to give as many veterans the opportunity to get treated and to come through the program. So for now, just based on the demand, we can't do back-to-back tours. Okay, someone said, I just talked to Tasha. She's a real person, and I'll be registering tomorrow. Amazing. Yes, she is a real person. And she's a veteran that's been on the tour twice and coming back. All right. Someone said, if you're already enrolled, can I book my reservation online? It keeps asking me to register. Just send us an email. Best way is to send us an email or give us a call. Someone said, how are you guys connected to the VA? We are not connected to the VA. We are a private clinic here in Punta Cana. We collaborate with the Foreign Medical Program for the medical, but everything else is handled through our sponsors. Okay, someone said, from Texas, I know you are a medical clinic. What about hospitals for severe procedures and emergencies? Are those available in Punta Cana? So, yes, there are hospitals in the area that do surgeries and high-level procedures. We just don't do it ourselves. So we don't do it, and I know they don't work with the Foreign Medical Program, so you will have to come out of pocket for anything that's not provided by us. Maybe if you're service connected, you could maybe send us an email with some more specifics on what exactly you're looking at, and we can kind of help you and see what we can do. But that's a question where we need a little bit more specifics. You could go ahead and send us an email. I heard from someone. Okay, so someone said, if you have a medical prescription for cannabis, can I bring my prescription? No, I would highly, it's not legal. Maybe your contact, got lucky, but if you are caught with that, even with a prescription that's from the United States, they really don't care about that. It's not legal here. You can take the risk if you would like, but just be very clear that if you are caught with it, you probably will get in trouble, even with a prescription. Someone asked, is this changing from 7 days to 6? Yes, it is. This is changing, and then when is it changing? In July. So in July, for the hotel only, it's going to be 6 days instead of 7. For the premium tour, it's going to stay at 7 for the whole year. Someone said, thank you, Jana. I'm looking forward to hearing from Tasha soon. Okay, so I see a lot of phone numbers, Tasha. I know you're in the chat. Make sure you get all these phone numbers. Someone asked, can I bring a fishing pole or two? Yes, definitely. And there are fishing spots out here. Are the meals included for the guests? Yes, the meals are included for the guests, for the first guest. Okay. The meals are included for the guests. Someone says, I registered last October but couldn't make it last year. Do I now have re-register? I'd recommend re-register. If not, just send us an email, and we probably have your information. So just send us an email, say, hey, this is my name. I registered in October. Do I need to re-register? And then we'll let you know, because we will have to kind of like look through our database to see if you're good to go. Can your spouse attend the Sunday activity real estate presentation? Yes, they can. Yes, you can bring your guest to the Sunday real estate excursion. Is there a cigar tour? Yes, we do take you to a gift shop where they do have a cigar area. And that is on Saturdays after the catamaran, before dinner. All right. Oh, someone said the process has been easy thanks to Julie. Yeah, Julie's amazing. She's also a veteran. How much downtime to explore DR do we have during the tour? Weekends. Weekends are fully available. If you don't want to do any activities that we plan and you just want to do your own thing Saturday and Sunday, you're free to do that. So that's what I would recommend, is usually just, if you don't want to do the catamaran and the real estate that we've already planned, do your own thing. All right. Someone said, I'm staying in the apartments with guests. Can they participate in the activities? Yes, they can. All your guests can participate in activities. So these are all the questions I have here. So again, if you need someone to contact, if you need to contact us, please email Tasha. Call us, please call us. Our number from 9 to 6 p.m. Eastern. We will be able to answer any of your questions. We do these webinars every single Tuesday, same time, same link, different guest. If you know any veterans that could benefit from this program, just invite them to the webinar so we can go over everything, show them the videos, answer any questions. Thank you everyone so much for showing up. I hope you have a good rest of your week. And I also hope to see you here in Punta Cana very soon. All right. Thank you, everyone.